What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a warm summer's day here in Findlay, Ohio, and the Yeti and I are hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. So the beer we have today is called Trampled Under Float. This is a funnel cake beer from Hoppin Brewing out of Akron, Ohio. Now, where did you locate this beauty?
I don't remember anymore, and there's no price tag on it for me to know where I picked it up from, unfortunately. Now, I wish I knew where I found that. Maybe, I don't know.
According to the date, we're still good. This is magnificent because it says Hoppin Funnel Cake Beer, and it has all the Animal House stuff on the label here. So we have the float, if you remember at the end of Animal House when they crashed the parade, and I can't tell if that's supposed to be, it doesn't look like Belushi. I wonder if that's like the brewer or somebody.
Maybe.
But if you remember, Belushi pops up out of the Deathmobile at the end there. It's got that. It says Toga, 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 food fight. We got some funnel cakes. We have all kinds of stuff all over the can, which is magnificent.
Forgot to read the bottom.
It says, as of this moment, you're on double secret probation. Double secret probation. We also have some other stuff here that's related to it.
If you can find it.
Here it is. It says a rich white stout with friendly, familiar, and super tasty funnel cake character. I am a funnel cake fan. How about you?
I'm surprised you're a funnel cake fan because of how messy they are, but I am also a funnel cake fan.
I eat it with the napkin. I don't like having that powdered sugar all over me, and they are a bit greasy. If you don't know, I have a bit of a phobia with having things like being dirty or sticky or messy. Having stuff on my hands, like eating buffalo wings, drives me insane. Because after each one, I want to like wipe my hands or do something, and it's crazy. Back in the day, I'd order them plain and then dunk them so I don't get the shit all over my hands. And people make fun of you, but I don't care. It's some weird phobia.
As you deserve.
Yeah. Oh, what's it say? You're all worthless and weak. Now drop and give me 20. So if you remember, this was actually Kevin Bacon's first film. And I actually refer to this scene all the time. Because if you remember, when everything starts breaking off, Kevin Bacon's yelling like, all is well, or, stay calm, remain calm, or something like that, as chaos is breaking off around him. So, like, whenever I'm at work and stuff is just going crazy, I refer to this moment, And I'm just like, all is well, while chaos is reigning around you.
You missed the best part on the can.
So now we have this quote. It says, I think this situation absolutely requires a really futile and stupid gesture be done on somebody's part. So if you remember, that's when they're starting to plan these events in the movie Animal House. And there's actually a documentary called, it's something like Futile and Stupid Gesture or something like that, which is about the making of the movie Animal House, which is magnificent. And as a weird side note, this was filmed in Eugene, Oregon. And my wife was born in Eugene, Oregon before her family moved to Texas. And they were actually there when they were filming this because her father regularly complains about how he couldn't get around town because they were filming some stupid movie called Animal House. I'm just like, it's top 5 movie of all time, dude. This is an iconic film. Like, what are you talking about? Maybe one of the best comedies ever written. And he bashed it. And I thought, it must have been magnificent to be there when it was being filmed. All right.
I'm sure he didn't think so.
So, 9% ABV. This might be a night ender. IBUs, I don't think I saw any.
Great beer to be drinking on this hot summer evening.
Yeah. Does well. Untappd 383, Beer Advocate, nada. Now, I will say this. Hoppin Frog is an interesting brewery. I saw them first years ago when we were living in Ada, Ohio, and their beers were terrible. Since then, they turned, like Arche, well, I guess Arche is defunct now, but these breweries turned it around, man. Ooh, there's stuff. Oh,
but Arche was a bad business deal.
Yeah, there's all kinds of weird shit in yours over here. No,
but you did not pour that out very evenly. You're out of practice.
Look at those floaties. Those look like mouse turds, homie.
We'll go back to your story about Hoppin Frog.
Oh, well, they used to be really not good, to be honest, and were a little bit expensive. And I passed on them for years because my early tries weren't really good, and I didn't have a ton of money. I was a student back then and wasn't going to spend money on it. Since then, they've become like world-class brewers. I don't know if they brought different people in or just trial and error. They've gotten better, but they're winning medals all the time now. Their beers are spectacularly good, which is cool to see from, a city like Akron. I know they got LeBron's James or whatever, but good to see them have some breweries come out as well doing some things because, a lot of these towns like Akron and the Rust Belt, financially maybe aren't that great. So if you can do something to breathe some life back into the community, bring some money and some jobs in, awesome. So thrilled to see Hoppin Frog doing better. Now, I hope I didn't just say all that and then this sucks. So we'll see what happens.
Have you been able to smell that the whole time you're talking?
It smells kind of sweet.
Yeah, like sweet vanilla. Oh, that's
funnel cake. Yeah, I mean, I get the funnel cake kind of reference.
I'm getting a little bit of booziness on that nose. But the whole time you're talking, I've been getting like this sweet vanilla kind of scent perforating the beer shed.
It smells nice.
So there was not really any head to speak of when you poured this.
No. Color.
That's cloudy.
What do you think? Like a 7 maybe? Pale gold. 7-ish.
You know, the other day,
in the Brew HQ chart,
I looked at the SRM chart. I'm guessing this beer was a 7.
Mm.
And then I was looking up some information of it after the fact, trying to find the beer's website. The website listed it as a 7.
Was it?
Like, yes, I got the right color.
Usually, here's the thing. I mean, I think you mentioned this in one of your videos the other day, and I have before. Usually when I go and watch my videos, they tend to look much darker
Way
than
darker.
they do when you're here in person. Now, I don't know if it's just like the lighting here. I can see it
I think
better.
it's because we're looking through the beer into the light.
And the camera's not doing the same.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think when you see it here, it always looks darker from this side than from where we are. Now, head, it was a thin white head, dissipated rather quickly. Mine has got some floaters on the bottom.
Oh, you got all kind of fish eggs at the bottom there.
Yeah, they look like mouse turds. What did it say was in this? I mean,
a lot. I don't know.
Trying to see if some ingredients would tell me what those might be.
But that is...
No. It smells sweet.
Sweet, vanilla.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a little bit of booziness off the nose.
I'm really not yet. I don't know if my sinuses maybe aren't picking it up, but...
Maybe you need to do some smelling salts before each review.
I would like to get my hands on some. If it cleared my head up better, I would. Since I had that procedure the other day, I've been smelling pretty good, tasting pretty good, but like some days it's still like a little bit...
It's a big mouthful of horseradish. They'll straighten you out.
Yeah, take some Frank's Red Hot, see how that goes. All right, so that's enough sniffing it. Lightly sweet. I mean, sweet vanilla. It smells, could pass for a funnel cake. I get the...
Right.
I get the association. All right.
It does have enough of that scent to be reminiscent of.
White stouts are just weird to me. I don't know. Let's see.
That's because white stouts are kind of fake stouts.
The booziness comes through big time when you drink it. You notice it. I didn't smell it as much, but I taste it.
Yeah, but it's a... it's not a burn booziness. It's like that evaporative...
I get it like the roof
feel
of
it in your
mouth
mouth,
thing. Yeah.
kind of hitting the back of the sinuses.
Mm.
It's not like the high ABV like you're doing a shot burn alcohol.
No, but you definitely notice it.
You know it's high ABV.
I think, this is just me, I think it does detract from the flavors, though. Because I think you pick up the sweetness still.
You do.
You definitely pick up a bit of the vanilla. But the booziness almost kills it. Like, I think I would have preferred this at 5% and actually tasted the flavors more. It's not bad. It just, I think it detracts a bit. Because it's like, is it like a funnel cake? Yeah, if it was made at like, some moonshiner's cabin in Kentucky.
Funnel cake moonshine, angel food cake moonshine. Yeah. I mean, it is, it does taste reminiscent of what they're saying in the funnel cake.
Mm.
But that alcohol is a little much.
Now, I will say this too. This is another thing I've noticed with Hoppin Frog. Again, I don't drink them all the time, but I've had a few. They tend to, I think, favor like the higher ABV beers, a lot of them. And for some beers, I like the higher ABV, don't get me wrong. I think this one would have benefited from it being dialed down and not distracted from it. I still like it, but I think it would have gone from a really good beer to a magnificent beer if you dialed down the booziness a tiny bit.
And I wonder if this would, because I think this says June 25th, 2025. If I'd let this sit for another 6 months or something, if some of that booziness might have mellowed out a little bit.
See, here's my problem with that kind of thing. Like, I get there are a lot of beers like that, like especially like barley wines or big stouts. Sometimes let them sit, like the Bourbon Counties or something. But if you're going to do that, I think you should probably put something on the can saying, "Hey, maybe age this or do something," or age it yourself and then put it out when it's ready to drink or whatever. You know what I mean? Again, I'm being hypercritical here because I think this is a good beer already. I just wish it was slightly better. That's all.
Right. I mean, it does deliver on the flavors.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I mean, it is very reminiscent of a funnel cake from what I remember a funnel cake being. Which is shocking.
If it was a funnel cake flambe, where you poured liquor on it and lit it on fire, kind of, to get the...
Yeah.
But I mean, I think you do get the cinnamon vanilla. I don't know that my mind would initially go to funnel cake. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd drink it and say, funnel cake without seeing it on the can. But it definitely has some cakiness to it. It's got some sweetness to it. It has, kind of like those cake-like qualities. And I think you do pick up the vanilla and stuff that might be reminiscent of like the powdered sugar. But the booziness is just a little too much, I think. That's my thoughts.
Right, definitely. I mean, you would if you drank this without seeing the funnel cake name, you would think this is kind of some sort of vanilla pastry, vanilla cake with some sugariness to it.
Yeah, which I think, if you said funnel cake, I'd say, yeah, okay, you could go there.
And I can't think of the cake right now, but some of those cakes that have, I mean, like tiramisu has booze in it, but some of those other boozy kind of cakes, I would be more thinking along the lines of those kind of cakes if you didn't tell me it was a funnel cake inspired beer.
Yeah.
But yeah, the booziness does detract a little bit. But I mean, it's still a good beer. I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I think the only thing that kind of bugs me is can, Hall of Fame, beer, really good. But I think it's like one of those things for me when it's like, if I see a really good beer, I think like, damn, this could have been top 10 beer if you just did something slightly different. I think that's the thing that detracts slightly for me, but still magnificent beer and still a thumbs up. And again, thrilled to see Hoppin Frog completely turning around from what, again, I thought was not a very good brewery at all. Brewery I would avoid.
And that was like, what, 12, 15 years ago?
Probably 10 or more, yeah. I mean, that would have been ABeerADay's. I mean, probably 2010-ish or something like that.
Right.
I mean,
which
around
would be
then.
almost 15 years ago.
Holy Christ, it has been. Jesus God. Yeah, I guess it's been a while. But they've gotten much better. And
Yes, they have.
I'm thrilled to see them winning medals, and I'm thrilled to see them turning out cool beers. And I'm thrilled to be able to try this. So thank you for sharing this with me, my brother. And, 2 thumbs up for Trampled, Underfloat. Magnificent title. The whole thing is magnificent. Even like the lettering is like the same from Animalhouse. Magnificent. Thrilled to be able to try a good beer. So 2 thumbs up from us. Hopefully you like the video. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And if you want to see the Ginger Yeti's channel, I have a link down below. It'll take you to Ginger Yeti Road Beers, and you can see all the stuff he's got going on. So, if you've tried this, let us know what you think about it. Or if you've had anything similar. Are there any other Animal House inspired beers? There's got to be tons of them. It's an iconic film. There's got to be, someone's got to have done a Dean Wormer beer or something ridiculous. They've got to be out there. So if there are any more you can think of, let us know about it down below, man. Hey, till next time.
Cheers.